Grind don't stop. Grind don't stop. Grind don't stop. Grind don't stop.
Check. Is this thing on? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you. Something my dad's taught. Was looking at more pictures of him and was like, man, it's crazy because you're thinking about your dad, then you realize your mom's died. I don't know, it's so crazy. Anyway, shout out to everybody here. God bless each and every one of you. Let's put the lemon in the water. Let's stay hydrated even on a Monday, on a Saturday. Sorry, I don't even know what day it is. Even on a Saturday, let's get it going. And I'm going to take a little shot of honey for my morning. My throat was feeling a little coarse. Wow, it's good honey. Let's get the music back up and running. And this is going to be a quick in and out update, everybody. Break it down for you so you can get back to your family and do what you got to do, because this is like a holiday weekend. I mean, we got Christmas in 2 days. Who here is excited for Christmas as much as I am? Christmas Eve is tomorrow. My goodness, today's the day before Christmas Eve. It's kind of a big deal if you ask me. As a little kid, you know, I'm not into the whole Christmas and the buying gift. I mean, the gifts it's good to give to other people, right? That's fun and all that. But I get it how they commercialize Jesus' birthday and all that. I'm 100%, you know, I'm all about spirituality. At the same time, it just, every time I got to hang out with my family and get together, it's a blessing. And these are the times where, you know, our families got to get together just by the way society is created. So still, there's that magic. There's always that something special happened at Christmas. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to do the best I can to recreate it for my kids and my family, despite what's happening in my life. So God bless each and every one of you. May you all have a blessing. May you enjoy yourselves. And we're going to break down Bitcoin, get into some awesome stuff. I'm looking at ANALOS right here behind me. We were down, but now we're up. And this thing just broke above a previous hardcore resistance, which was a double top. Usually when you break above a double top, it's a pretty good idea that you could use that as support and continue to the upside. I'm looking at 1367 as my first area that I believe we would probably take some profits, or I would look at it would hit a resistance area. That's here. No, a lot of buys right now. Look at this. Only one sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buys for ANALOS. Same thing just came in again. A $7,000 sell, a $3,000 buy, a $4,000 buy, and a couple other $150 buys jumping on in. And you can see the buys and sells right here on Deck Screener for ANALOS, which is Solana backwards. It's simple. All right. This is a new meme coin on the chain. I'm in. See, I jump into the trends. Once I see something's trending, I jump in. I'm usually not the first, but I usually get in through the middle of the trend, and I abandon it before it's too late. You know, I'm pretty good at it. And, and that's why I keep, too, a lot of my followers and people that are in my trading group, we follow the trends together. And through that, we can figure out a lot of things that are likely going to happen in the market, by following trends. All right. And so right now, there's a trend for all these little meme coins on Solana. If you don't know how to get a meme coin on Solana, let us tell you and show you the way. Now, don't run and go do this just because you feel like you have to. Do your own research. But when you feel comfortable and it's something that you feel like doing, what you can do is you can buy Solana on Coinbase. You can buy Solana anywhere, really, wherever you have access to buy cryptocurrency. And then you can open up what's called a Phantom wallet, all right, with a PH, a Phantom wallet. And look, now we're up $200, $258 so far on our ANALOS, right? So we'll see what happens. I put in like 950, something like that. Now we're up 250, up 100. We'll see what happens. I also got into Yotoshi. I got a 9.4 million Yotoshis. We'll see where that goes. Only time will tell. I'm memeing, baby. I'm memeing. Good morning, my brother. Sending cool vibes. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much to Chaz Elhag. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Billy, I just keep reminding myself that if everyone agreed on everything, no one would ever leave home. Likely could 50 have a little baker. Anyway, shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. Meme coin madness. That's what's going on. And looks like it's going into Christmas. Look, $7,000 US buy right now. Got 10 million ANALOS getting in there. So, there's people with funds. Look, this guy's selling. It's fun to watch that idea, see that happening anyway. Just as a trader for me personally. Anyway, so I see a move to the upside. About 100% gains coming possible. Just says the technical analysis. You never know. It's high risk, high reward, right? Oh, yeah. So you would open up a Phantom wallet, a PH. All right. I'll show you where to go. It's PHANTOM. Right, .AP. You'd go here, you'd open up you'd download the wallet at phantom.app. All right. You download this wallet for your Brave or whatever browser you're using. And then it's gonna give you a seed phrase. You're gonna write the seed phrase down neatly and never put it on a digital area or somewhere, you should write it down neatly. And then on top of that, right, you're gonna make a password. And then you're gonna have the wallet. And the wallet's gonna have a Solana address, right? If you go back to your account, you're going to see you have Solana, and you'll hit your Solana and you'll get a Solana address. You hit deposit. It'll give you that address. You'll buy Solana on Coinbase, send it there, right? Buy Solana on Mexi, send it here. It'll show up like super fast. Like the Solana came literally in under 10 seconds. It's like the fastest network. You'll love the way it works. It works extremely fast. And I believe it was $1 in Solana though. It's getting a little more expensive as it goes up in value, And so anyway, yeah. And then you head on over to Radium. All right. Radium.io. And you swap for the coin. All right. How to get the coin, how to find the coin. That's another story too. You got to kind of know where it is, know how to find the coin, right? How I do it is there's a few ways, right? Coin Gecko is a pretty good one for the underground stuff. So I type in ANALOS, see if I can find it there. There it is. Contract address too. Then we also talk amongst each other and we kind of make sure we all know, but it's a 7, ends in a G5, right? Copy that. I head back in here, flip this. I got my Solana. I kept one Solana in here, you know what I mean? You don't want to use all your Solana because you want to make sure you have some Solana to get out. I've bought things with, and then you don't have enough Solana to get out, and then you have to go get more Solana. It's a pain, They already have it here, right there, right? But you could paste it in, and then they would find it too as well. Once you've already pasted it in, it's usually there. But if it's popular, it might be there anyway. And then you swap away. And it's very inexpensive, very fast, very efficient. And, and this is another reason why Radium's going up in value, right? So, because it's a working, it's just an amazing swap. And this is why Ray goes up, right? RAY. This is the whole thing. I knew this was, I foresaw all this. And I sat down on our weekly screen shares 3 weeks ago. And I was raving about how the Solana ecosystem was going to, become a big mover and how you wanted to look at Ray, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's talk about Bitcoin and see what's happening here and break it down. We're still stuck inside of this little, flag, triangle, however on the 4 hour, it's a bit of a flag, which I like. Nothing wrong with a little bit of a bull flag here and there, little rectangular bull flag. Very bullish on the 4 hour. It says to me we're going to get a nice push to the upside. Heavy resistance at 441. And then even more right there, where we've wicked up to a few times. I can't even say to the final wick. So it's 44,400 to 44,005. It's an area that we just can't seem to get back above. 44,250 even. Yeah, so 44,250 to 44,005. Problem child for Bitcoin. It's the trend line of this, bigger channel. Okay. However, you would have thought yesterday we would have Bart Simpson down to the channel. We did not. It's a good sign. So far, though, the 1 hour had its chance for redemption and just kind of, just milling around. However, this is what I did expect. I expected sideways price action for Bitcoin, This thing has, this is giving me some, descending triangle vibes, I'll be honest. The shoulder, the head, and the shoulder last night, which dipped down and came back up. They were playing games for sure, Almost broke down to the 200 SMA, but as long as we stay above the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame, I'm bullish. The second we go below this, fine. Then we have to start talking about where we could go again. You know what I mean? And then we'll have to look for a divergence and a bounce and some type of, But right now, we're just still consolidating sideways for Bitcoin. There's really nothing to stress. And remember, the bigger time frames are looking pretty good too. Like the daily looks very, very interesting to me. It's touching the 21-day moving average. It's making somewhat of a consolidative sideways pattern. The stochastics may even come down to hit here one more time. I'm looking for this to come down and hit this bottom trend line. Get one more entry at 43,000. Get tight, and then possibly we get the ETF for the next week into January, and then boom. But mainly sideways price action. People think a big dump, and that's also possible too. We have to be open-minded to this being a double top, this being an M pattern, and we could get the move down here, and then you'd have, it would take you right to this area. That would be the measured move, because you'd have to take the M from here to here, then you'd swing that from the neckline, and you'd get into this high volume node, and you also have a gap here. So it's not that far-fetched to think that we might have to come down and see 37.5 one more time, right? Maybe, you never know. Some big boys want a tax loss harvest, sell for a fat loss, and then get right back in, and then, ride it right back up into the new year and then, be in profits. I've seen that happen. It could happen. I'm open-minded to it. So first Caspa meme coin, Yotoshi. Why do people keep calling it a Caspa meme coin? I threw it in the bag because I see a lot of people bugging out about it. I got it right here. I got 9.5. I threw a G into Yotoshi. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? The only way I find out how much I got is I go to Ray Swap, and I have to actually just like, you know, go find Yodo and act like I was going to swap it. And so I'm already down. Look, I'm down like $150 because I 163 bucks because I put like $900 in it. So we'll see. That soul might have been better just holding it, you know. That's the opportunity cost of the meme coin game, you know. So only a few decks at the moment. It's about to melt faces. You can see your time frame on ANALOS for the move up to the higher. Could you tell us? You know, I never stress time frame. You know, I'm in something to get to where it's supposed to go. Look at the 77.77s there. That was interesting. And it froze in time. Look, and it went there again. Look, there it is. There it is. It's flipping back and forth. Look. Crazy, right? There it is again. Show me the 77s. You've never seen anything like that, right? I have the power of the magic. See how it's stuck there now? Now I'll release it. I'll release it back to the air. But man, the 77s follow me around like you wouldn't believe. It's so weird. Even more 77s the other day. I was like, so creepy. So right now, the 22-hour doesn't look good. It's overbought. It's got red candles abroad. It's away from the 21. You would expect to move back down at least to the bottom of this channel if we're lucky, or even further down. You know, the way the 22-hour plays, it doesn't look good. So just one thing I do have to say. But it could also bend up, get another double top, one more pump up, and then have to come back down. But right now, I mean, it's a little overbought. But, you know, we had huge pumps here, though, when the 22-hour was high. So it doesn't, I'm not saying it can't pump. I'm just little mode of caution, but no real strong bearish div. That swings down while that swings down. Everything's matching, looking pretty healthy to me. So to me, I feel like it's up to the 4-hour time frame. And the 4-hour wants the boogie. It really does. Like today, it looks like it may even want to boom. So, and then it's the 1-hour, which, you know, the 1-hour, not amazing. Could try to say it's an inverted head and shoulder now, or it's a double bottom. That good wick up. Got back above this POC. Little overbought on the Stokes already. So, I mean, I see it looks like we're just getting chopped throughout the weekend. You know? Chop for Bitcoin. The idea is if we do lose this trend line, we're going to drop down and retest this bar here, 43,000 in this line. If we lose that, you're going to test the 200 SMA on the 1-hour. If you lose the 1-hour 200 SMA, you know the drill. We'll look for like the 3-hour. And then if we lose that, you're looking for the 4-hour, and then, you know, and then we'll be in bearish territory, and then we'll be shorting the market. But right now, we have to remain bullish. I mean, look at the 3-hour. The 3-hour looks beautiful. The 2-hour also looks pretty good to me too, like it's about to get a pump to the upside. Bit of a double bottom, about to boom. I like what the 2-hour's doing. Bit of a cup and handle, Sammy cup and handy to the upside. If we made this a little, no, I just want to see if I could get it a little chintzier there. A little tighter on the zone. No, but that's, so this is what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, you know? I'm looking at this flag. Seriously. And I mean, this still stays. This trade's still open, been open, right? This idea on the 4-hour time frame, 2-hour time frame too. Measured move is 51,596. So, yo, lifers of my family, well, I believe Casper create the Yodo meme coin. Jupiter is great with the Phantom 2. Enjoy time with your family next few days, lifers. Don't let your emotions think you're going to miss the move. Don't miss the time with your family. Real gains. Amen. The fact you just said people would tax loss harvesting, I said they might. I don't think they. I don't think someone would tax loss harvest on Bitcoin right now. Personally, you know what I mean. Anyway, you can think I have a low IQ. That's fine for me, man. That's fine. Doesn't really matter to me. Nexa crushed me. Why? You went too hard. Did you leverage trade it, or you just like? Nex is a nice bag builder, man. Long term hold, bro. Just you gotta relax, you know. Yeah. it's whiff in a good buy zone right now. Don't personally attack people in here or not. No, what people do is they personally create a loss. I don't think you don't realize that. So what you'll do is you'll see Bitcoin high on the 4-hour time frame. Say you made a huge amount of gains. But like, let's just here. This is something I want to explain. Say you're at $1.1 million in gains. All right. And let's just say that puts you in a higher tax bracket. And now it's even, like in Massachusetts, every $1 million another 4%. So what you do is you'll find Bitcoin at like an overbought on the 4-hour, and you'll buy in with a large amount, and you'll let it come down, and you'll sell at a massive loss. All right. Even in a bull market, right? And what you'll do is it'll take you below $1 million, right? Okay, just enough, all right? And then you buy back in, knowing that if you hold Bitcoin for 2 more months, you'll be back in profit, and and what it does is just save. So people do tax loss harvest in a bull market. I'm just saying, whatever. Anyway, again, the only extremely savvy people that are like out of their minds, but people do that. You know what I mean? People do all sorts of things to take advantage of, to take legal advantages that they can, I like Tyra. I got Tyra long term. Yeah. No, totally. It's Yodo bots, man. You're 100% right, dude. We get hit with Yodo bots. We get hit with bots a lot in the bull market, and especially on the weekends, I think, because not many people are out, so they got to find who they can find, right? So remember, if Bitcoin can't get back above 44,400, expect more downside. That's a key area of resistance we must break back above. But right now, we're in a nice flag on the 4-hour time frame. And I got a long here. You can see the long. You can see the target. You can see the stop. It's a 2.98 risk-reward ratio. Could even probably shave it to 3 at this point. But remember, it's high risk, high reward. We come down to this area. We start to test this trend line. Sketchy business, The 1 hour isn't amazing. It's coming up and not giving us a lot of love. It could turn on us and start to dump. So I'm in the middle right now. I'm indecisive. The 4-hour tells me, the 2-hour to the 4-hour tell me to long. They say take a long. Go for the long. But it is the weekend. I don't like to, trade the weekends. But Bitcoin has been interesting on the weekends too. So, it's a different time. It's a holiday weekend though. Usually lack of liquidity, less follow through, a lot of scam wicks. I would caution people just to be careful. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but just in case, anyway. So that's it. I'm watching this flag for Bitcoin. I'm leaning a little more bullish. I don't love the 1 hour. I like the 4 hour. I already have a bigger trade here set up that I put out like a day or two ago, and I'm sticking to it. And that's my Bitcoin update. That's kind of where we stand for Bitcoin. All right. If you bought 60K, which is 1 Bitcoin, you'd sell at 40K for a loss. You'd buy back at 40K, you still have 1 Bitcoin and get to write off 20K as a loss. Then you're waiting for gains. LOL. There you go. BOBA Network, crypto token. Don't be fooled. I mean, that thing is just out of control. What is BOBA? I saw it last night on MEXC just booming. And I was like, it's a little late. You know what I mean? Like, don't be fooled. It's a little late, Would have been nice to get into BOBA. It's funny. I guess I could have put it out even this morning because I saw it pumping last night. And then it decided to go again. 1 hour time frame, low Stoke. Looks like it actually go for way more because the Stokes are just getting started, which is interesting. BOBA. One of Nexus developers is backing out. You can't take a harvest if you buy the coin again with 30 days. That's wash sales in stock. Wash sales don't apply to cryptocurrency. You have to learn the rules, Nicky. Nick Weber doesn't know the rules. Anyway. Reminder, flat smack that like button. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. God bless you all. Guys, what about Yodo? A lot of people... Yo, stop, man. We got Yodo bots in here, man. One more person mentions Yodo in the chat. You're going to be kicked out of the chat. You're going to be kicked out. All right. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to get blasted. You don't want to get sniped out, right? Anyway, shout out to the 781 people on a Saturday morning holiday weekend live stream. Might I add, unbelievable. I broke my thumb on the button. I appreciate that. Don't worry, we'll send you out an ice pack and a little thumb splint. We'll get you back up and running. Email support. We'll find out what's going on there. We'll get your thumb back up and running. All right. Moment of silence. I was looking at ChainX. It did the thing. Right out of the easy ascending triangle. A lot of little altcoins are moving again. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, I mean, still, been dropping all throughout the night and then dropping the last few hours. Look at Bitcoin dominance, just still been falling down on that 4-hour time frame. Still looking interesting. And some type of weird flag, I guess. VR is near rock bottom, possible huge gains. Remember that coin back in the day? Shout out to Vitality B for gifting 10 memberships. God bless you. That's very nice of you. SHIB is going to go crazy, somebody says. I mean, I own a little SHIB for when it may or may not do that. You never know. I'll speculate with you. We'll see what happens to SHIB. All right. WIF took a beat down. I lost like a G on WIF. Truth be told, We'll see. Can it bounce back from this bottom? We'll see, though. I mean, that's what happens. You know what I mean? But we'll see. The altcoin battle isn't over. The meme coin battle. And I'm still up on the memes, right? So. And always looking at the new one there, Coke Inu. You see, I didn't do it. You guys want me to? No. Not every day. Only some days. But starting to consolidate. Starting to get tight again. Possibly getting ready for its next leg to the upside. I'll tell you what, man. These memes trade just like everything else. Because when humans touch something, they trade. They trade the same on the technicals. I don't know why. You'd think they wouldn't because it's a meme. But they trade this. People are like, oh, you can't trade technicals on meme coins. But you really can. You really, really can. Shout out to Mara closing at a beautiful 26.69, I think it was at the end of the week. Unbelievable. And look at the buys here. A lot of buys on the weekends. Less sells on the weekends. More buys. $3,800. They're jumping in on this meme. Me, if I didn't get in down here, I'm kind of done with it. Yeah, maybe it could 10x or 20x at this point. Possibly $182 million market cap. It could get to $1 billion. It could do the billion thing. The walk to $1 billion. But that's almost like a little over a 5x, right? So, I don't know. Live will change the way you think of trading. You won't need a meme coin to make it. He will teach you how to trade and make consistent gains. Shout out to Seize the Day. We love you. Yeah. We look at meme coins because we earn the right. Like, we trade other coins for fun, and then we look at meme coins. I'll be honest, So, like I trade other coins and make gains and, make serious decisions with my gains. And then, I'll throw some money here and there into meme coins. But I'm not going to, it's fun. They're interesting. All right. And there's low cap gems too. Like Layer AI looks interesting to me at this resistance hitting that support zone. Already got a little bit of a bounce there. Can it continue? Last time we played it, we had this beautiful ascending triangle, broke to the upside. So then it made a nice channel back down. And it's even at that looks like a golden pocket to me. Yeah, I mean, it bounced off the 706 and it's like right above the golden pocket right now on the fibs. Layer AI, right? Join the 99. It'll change your life. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. We love you, and you mean the world to me that we would have 820 beautiful souls here on the live stream on this Saturday. It feels like a Sunday because it's but on this Saturday morning. Everyone, if you want to join the trading group, we make it simple and easy for you, all right? We don't want you running around. We don't want you having to look. We don't want it to make it difficult, all right? We get it. You live a hectic life. We all do. Things have to be simple and easy. And so if you want to join my trading group, get ready for it. But we're going to pin the message here at the top. And you can hit crypto here and go to cryptolifer.com and hit join today. It's super awesome. And get access to everything that's been going on in the trading group. Like my Ray call the other night on perpetual, right? Down here, I drew this, gave it to the group, and was like, Ray looks very likely in a very tight position. And this thing has been blasting ever since. Yes, it has come down. Let's take a look here. It's making a little flag. Look for it to come back to the 21-day moving average. Things don't go up forever. People take profits. They resettle. You find out where they're going to go again. It may not pump there. We'll see. That's why I had an alert there just in case. Possibly it pumps again. I remember giving another flag for this thing. Yeah, right here. Oh, yeah, so we gave... No, yeah, here's where we gave the first channel. It's just insane. Then I gave this little flag here on the 1 hour time frame on my live stream, and that was just a takeoff point again, 126. Anyway, Ray's been out of control because of Solana and the meme coins, and we were all over it. We broke it down. We'll it's on to the next thing. You know what I mean? This is like old news for us now. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's talk about our baby render. I mean, to me, it was like just a beautiful call. Looked nice to me, but only got a little pop. I'm not saying it's amazing, but that's a nice gain. And, you know, so far the channel's going the proper way. Like, we didn't lose. I mean, a beautiful bull pennant. I can't stand when a beautiful bull pennant doesn't break out when it's supposed to break out nicely, you know? So far, so good for render. A little bit of gains here since we were getting in near that POC. 5-6%. Nothing to write home about, but good enough for me. In the stock market, that would make people drool, right? But still, nice pump to the upside for render. How's my baby Pocket Network doing, hanging out? Pocket ripped to the upside. Unbelievable. Came back down. Ripped again. For me, it seems like it's forming this tighter channel now. And a bit of a cup and handle, too, as well. And there's another leg to the upside, possibly, for Pocket. I'm going to watch that with an alert there. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be cooking pies, getting ready for an amazing Christmas dinner. I'm going to recreate Thanksgiving dinner. My twin sister can't come, but my older sister's going to come. So it's just going to be me and my older sister. It's weird. What last year was 5 people is going to be 2 people. Isn't that weird? My older sister's going to do Christmas with her brother-in-law, or her, my brother-in-law, her husband, which I understand. It's cool. And then she spent a lot of time literally in Massachusetts since my mom passed anyway, like a whole month. So okay. The modern capital platform for growth on your returns. Working capital that just works for partners. Pipe. This is something interesting that someone sent me. I'd have to do more research on Pipe. Nigeria's central bank loosens rules for banks facilitating crypto transactions. The guidelines aim to set minimal standards and requirements for banking relationships and account openings for virtual asset service providers in Nigeria. So they want to open it up. They don't want to make you feel like you have to run around. I like that. Let's get some likes up for that. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. 300 likes, 817 watchers. Let's get those likes all the way up. And are you watching? TRAC, baby. TRAC on the way, looks like, to 81. Daily looks absolutely beautiful. Just got above resistance. Let's see if it can close a candle above that on the daily and continue to the upside based on support and resistance there for TRAC. I don't own any. Kind of wish I did, but I have a lot of coins, so, at one point, it is what it is. You can't own every single coin. People will be like, why don't you own this one? How come you don't own that? I'll put out an MOVR right here. It did that little dip, but I would have put, stop loss below that, so it wouldn't have been hit. Basically did a double bottom, and then this thing just mooned. Absolutely mooned. well above the target of 1083, all the way to the bigger area here at 14. It's 113% gains since December 19th in 4 days. Unbelievable. And you think if movers, then Glimmer, and you want to start understanding the ecosystems, and there's Glimmer banging on them. I put this in a cup and handle, said it's going to 40-40, right? I talked about this. I went over it with my trading group. I said, watch the Polkadot ecosystem. I said, when Polka moves, you're going to have Glimmer, you're going to have MOVR move. People probably thought I was crazy and didn't know what I was saying, right? And here I am putting Moonbeam out to my trading group, right? On 11/21, right here, at the perfect area that it never went lower, at the exact 618 golden pocket Fibonacci. And look how I give the trades. Moonbeam, exchange, analysis, falling wedge, cup and handle. I break down what you're seeing, all right? In the golden pocket, I talk about where it is in the Fibonacci. I talk about relative straight index showing hidden bullish divergence as that was swinging up. Well, that was swinging down at the time. Visible range, we want to see price get above the red line, the POC, which is right there, which it did, and it stayed above it. You know what I mean? Right now, it's sitting right on it. It was sitting on it at the time. Volume was falling with falling price, indicating that we were going to have some sellers. Sellers were losing because we were going to the downside here. MACD, lack of bearish momentum. You can see the MACD was turning up like that, and the moving averages were getting super tight, close together, converging. The 21 was crossing. You could see that the red line was curving up a little bit, so you could see that there was, basically a golden cross coming. Getting tight on the daily prices above the 200 SMA. In fact, sitting on it. It was sitting on the 200. All right. Possibly 79% gains. Target was 40-40. And Glimmer nailed it to the upside. It took a month, right? It took from 11, but a month to make, look at that. And that's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. The 40-40 club. It's actually 41.69 above the target at this point. Banging on them to the upside, all right? And this is the stuff that I explain and break down. MOVR, Glimmer, right? So I just find it beautiful, and to understand the ecosystems and what's going on. And, if I just came into crypto, I would just be learning about tickers and trying to find the next ticker, right? There would nowhere I would understand, Moonbeam and Glimmer. Phantom, Spooky, Boo, right? Trader Joe, XYZ. I get it, Ray and Solana. Dogecoin, which is Doge Chain. And you're also Shiba Inu, the dogs, and anyway, so it's pretty interesting, right? How my knowledge and your knowledge from the last session and the last bull run and from staying in cryptocurrency is prevalent now and can help you make more gains, because you can understand why. Oh yeah, that's going up because of this. People are buying this TVL, they want that, right? It's not rocket science. And shout out to the people that are diligently here. 333 likes. I love that. Shout out to the people that are here. 826 beautiful souls. That is such a blessing. What a nice group of people you are. 826 people. 10:30 in the morning. 2 days before Christmas. As diligent as me, I turn people into straight soldiers. And, most of you already are soldiers. But you just want it. When you want it that bad, you're going to be here no matter what. Every single day of the week. It does not matter. It does not matter. How is Bob doing after its massive pump to the upside recently? There it goes with the pullback, right? Nothing goes up forever. Everyone always memes till the memes hurt, I don't know why. Bob's an oldie, though. I'd wait for it to get to the fib, retest that key area of support and resistance. Looks just like Bitcoin. Remember when Bitcoin made the run up? It's interesting. You'll see things, too, over time. You'll see fractals. You'll see connections. Your subconscious mind will put together more than you even realize over time in trading. And you'll start to see a whole world that you never even thought possible, really. It'll blow your mind. Remember, man, talking about Kusama. I like Kusama, and I talked about it, too. And I said, watch Kusama. Also, I said Akala, Kusama. Everything that's attached to the ecosystem is going to moon. you know. And there it goes. I mean, even Kusama even got the move. It didn't matter what it was. Akala probably got the move. Fala probably got the move. Right? Akala here on Mexi. Yeah, and you can see they all got the similar move. Right? Fala got the move. Right? So I know what coins are attached to the networks. Right? Not as hard as the other ones. Maybe this still might have a bigger run up because it's a little behind. This one's a little behind, you know. But yeah, and then you're saying, well, Polkadot ran the lead here. And then I even have Polkadot in this little flag, as you can see. I just put an alert on it and drew this, you know, randomly, like whatever. Broke out again. And now it's in another flag. Polkadot's looking to break out right now. People are getting hungry for the Polkadot ecosystem. You know, DeFi is really starting to push. I wouldn't be surprised if Polkadot makes a breakout today. So Polkadot looks bullish to me. And so there's some other coins following along, right? I keep grabbing some more JOYSTREAM. And maybe I'm going too hard on a little gem. Only time will tell. This is a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. That like beautiful flag turned into more of a falling wedge flag, right? Open this up a little bit, but you could say we're in a bigger channel possibly. Still an uptrending cup and handle that could break out to the upside and give us some more gains, possibly. And a coin that comes to mind is TIA Celestia, because it's just been so ridiculously overvalued, right? It's in a symmetrical triangle. These mainly break to the downside, but it seems, yeah, now you can kind of say, you know, it wants to form a falling wedge, really. And I've done this many times. It falls out the wedge, comes back inside. But it's got some, you know what? It's got some descending triangle vibes, right? See that? Some strong bearish divergence too kicking in. This may start to kind of actually have a pretty big pullback. I mean, there's so many people in profit thinking maybe, and then every couple of days, you have to remember there's so many people in profit. So every couple of days it drips. There's like, well, why don't I just take it? I've been in since $2. Why don't I 6x? You know, I was up. And if there's not enough buyers because it's just people like, you know what, it's up too high. So there's not enough people interested in it. And there's too many people that are up too high, you think it's going to have to kind of find its value. The 200 SMA is a great place for it to come to. And, you know, so I wouldn't be surprised if a short on TIA is appropriate here. And, yeah, so I'm looking at a short possibly on TIA. It looks most likely. That looks like the highest probability. Shout out to Optimism and Arbitrum. It was only a matter of time they were going to get a bit of a pump. They got both of them got a huge pump yesterday, if you saw that. Out of control. We were looking at Optimism down here at 169. I mean, that is a massive gain of 109. It did take from December 1st, but man, I mean, wow. What a play for Optimism, right? And again, I love these ascending triangles with these falling wedges. I love that combination. I play it a lot. And wow, Optimism to the upside. I hold a bag of Optimism. I made some pretty good gains, you know. A nice double up or more. Arbitrum also did it. You know, they kind of move together in a way. They're competitors of the same space. So, and look, you got the massive move up for Arbitrum. I was looking at originally at this falling wedge. Again, that falling wedge did not play out. Target eventually did get hit, though. It's interesting, 146. But, you know, of course, that fell to the downside. I hadn't been looking at Arbitrum or really doing any TA on it. At the end of the day, like, you know, my system prevails, though. You just kind of, you know, I just find some type of flag. I look for tight moving averages and wait for price action to get jumbled. And look, that's a cup with a handle to the upside. It's the only pattern. That's why I like Sammy Cup and Handy. That's why I'm the cup and handle. It's the only pattern, straight to the upside. Tight moving averages, boom. You just explode. It's amazing what it does. And then your measured move is always going to be the length of this pole here. So you want to see your next kind of stopover where some bots are going to look at. And a lot of times that will coincide with a previous resistance, or sometimes not every time, but pretty close, you know. And again, there's more information on Arbitrum on another exchange. It got onto Mexi a little late, right? DNX, interesting. You know, Optimus was a coin we were playing. You know, it's like it has something to do with AI. It's connected to, like, I guess not Grok, or it has some type of like Elon Musk connection in Twitter, and you know, and it's in this insane uptrend, which it may actually continue on. So I'm just watching it closely. Optimus, I played it a couple times before. I may swing trade it again. The weekend, usually if Bitcoin's silent and goes sideways, it's really good for the altcoins. It lets the altcoins have fun and kind of play around, you know. I give this like a 5 or a 6 though. It's not huge. I was looking at DIONE for a while, you know. Once it hit my alert, it fell out of the pattern. It was never really worth talking about at the moment, you know. And right now it's kind of struggling. I don't love the pattern, so yeah. Check Mint. Looks good. Small cap utility. Morning, Sam. Can you take a peek at Neo, brother? All right. And then I got to jump on out of here on the weekend. Super chats. Shout out to Pickle Rick. We all want Index. I don't have it, but got to know. What is Index? Can you check out Caspa? Merry Christmas. VR near rock bottom. Shout out to Bullish, Roger Dodger. Follow out to Crypto Forward. Nick Jackaruso. We love you. Thank you, Nick. Peek at Neo and Mint. And shout out to Remy Flows. Thank you, Remy Flows. First super chat in a live stream. Thank you, Remy. And Pickle Rick, 10th super chat. And 20th for Crypto Forward. We love you. We appreciate you. And everyone, that's going to be it for the super chats. I got to run. I appreciate the $28.98 in chat revenue, though. It's very, very nice of you. He says, was Index? Index cooperative? Well, it seems to be out of control. So it seems we missed it. That's what it is. Went from 164 to $6. Looks like I was doing some work on it back here, though. Funny, back in 172. So apparently someone had asked me about it. And I drew the Adam and Eve double bottom, the funky one. Pretty weird. Anyway. Nice 6X, though, in like a second, right? Mint. Is this on spot? Public Mint, Gate.io, Mint Club. He put a V Mint. Small cap with utility. I don't know which one it is. And we'll take a look at Neo. Neo's easy. We'll get to Mint tonight if you can kind of give me what the right thing is. We'll get back to you tonight on Mint. I go live tonight at 8 p.m. Right? So Neo so far did break out, right? A little bit, retesting the top of the trend line. You want to see that retest hold. Breaks back inside, may just be consolidating in a bigger triangle, you know? But you want to see if this can get the bounce. 4 hours suggested it may, and you're just retesting. So could be a really strong entry point right now for Neo for a nice bounce. Thank you for putting that on the radar. Neo still looking hot for a possible gain up to 21 from 14. God bless the Bryson Gonzalez. We love you, man. Someone's getting fired. We missed that one. Right? Wise ever prediction on H-bar, right? Super chats, VR. And Caspa. I mean, VR's been ripping. It did from 0.6 to 1.5, right? I don't like, these are not fun. These like weird. Wow, that sounds weird in the music. I thought it was like my heater or something breaking. I was like, what is that? So VR looks like it could get to 0.21833, right? And we have some resistance here too as well at about 0.17440. I'm not a fan though. 4 hour doesn't look amazing. 12 hour has gas. I'd have to wait for the 4 hour to figure out what it wants to do though. It's got some low liquidity in the 1 hour. I don't know. If you like it, you like it. It will. Most coins are going to go up, right? If you hold them for more than 4 weeks and you have some patience. It's really simple. This game is very simple. Like, research something, make sure it's not a rug, you know? Don't buy it after it's pumped for weeks and it's trying to find consolidation, right? Get into something when it's new and people are excited about it. Swing trade, right? I mean, I don't know, you know. I find this game not that difficult, but again, I've done it many times, so. But you can still lose your shirt, and you can still do the wrong thing. So you always have to take, and you never want to FOMO for other people's gains. As long as you keep yourself, focused over time, stay calm and patient, the right things will come, right? If you force things and you get crazy, you're likely to mess a lot of stuff up, right? So a lot of people that would have done better had they just been like someone just put them to bed for a year and they didn't touch their portfolio. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people that say that. They're like, had I just left it alone, I would have been fine. So see, the 22 hours kind of the hidden time frame that always kind of leads me. See, the daily's not giving you a lot. It keeps, but the 22 says you're going to take a nice dump here on Casper. And usually once you see these moving averages curve and they get tight, look, when you swing up, what do? You pump up to the 200 SMA. So Casper's likely coming back down, and then you're looking at 7.9, 7.86. I mean, it had a massive run up, right? It's going to have to come back down to reality. That's just what happens to these coins, all right? And so you're looking for a possibility here somewhere at, 8.5, 8.2, right? So, but now that we found you guys, maybe, just maybe, my soul and HNT will make me rich. Jesus coin about to rip. That's what I need. Leave it alone until September. Anyway, I got to run, everyone. God bless you, each and every one of you, for being here. ZEPH took a long time. You're right. It was hot. It was hot like 3 weeks ago. Coming back down, it is in that 706. Getting ready. My alert did hit. ZEPH. And this is a hot coin. Has a good following. People that researched it liked it. The TA just has to fall into a line. People made a lot of money. They sold it off. ZEPH is getting into that golden pocket 786 retracement. Nice eye. Nice eye. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'm going to jump into Bitcoin one more time before I jump on out of here, just so I can see what's happening. And we're still kind of sideways. A little bit of a pump there. 2 hour time frame looks good. Double bottom. And it looks like we'll just pump up, kind of go sideways here. All may be well. The 1 hour's a little overbought, not amazing. And the 50 minutes kind of slumping downward slowly while not losing a lot, which is good. We want to see that stochastic reset while we kind of fumble around. And getting back above the 200 SMA is a bullish sign. And we just might get a nice pump tonight. That is, at the end of the day, see, when you keep things simple, that's a double bottom. It's supposed to break up to here. So you should see 44,800. There's a 68% chance you'll see 44.8. If you keep it very simple, Bitcoin will go up $1,000. 68% chance. So we have a very high likelihood that we're going to see 44.8 possibly later on into tonight. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out to your dad watching, man. Shout out to all the dads watching. We love you. We appreciate you. Everyone, thank you for being here. Remember, be good to your dad. Love your parents. I lost both my parents this year, and it's I feel young to have lost my parents, 40 years old. But some people lost their parents way younger than me. So every time I share my story, I feel blessed that I had my parents as long as I did. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for all coming to the live stream. Enjoy your family. Enjoy this weekend. It's a very nice holiday, festive weekend. Be there with each and every one of you. Don't be on the phone the whole time. Leave your phone in your room. Put it in your coat pocket and zipper your coat pocket. Make sure, just like, put it away when you enter the room with everyone so you're not that person on the phone. And then look at your cousin or someone else who's sitting there the whole time like this and be like, I'm not that person. Don't be that person. When you're in the room, be present with everybody. And if you know you have a problem with your phone, then don't take it in the room. Leave it somewhere else. You'll get angst for a few minutes and then you'll be ready to go. No, I'm serious. Like, be with your family. Play the board game with the kids. When you see them taking out the board game, your mind's like, I don't want to sit there with the kid. I want to just pull the chair out and say, I'll play with you guys. Just be the awesome older cousin, be the good brother, be the good son. Whatever it is, do the right thing. I'm telling you right now, you'll love it. You'll look back on these times and realize that, you wanted to be with your family as much as humanly possible. Because I remember being a kid and like coming home and just like sometimes wishing I wasn't there. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's, a teenager, whenever, but coming home from college. But no, I always loved my mom and dad, though. They really always made it fun to be around them, honestly. But enjoy your families. Spend time with them. This is the time. This is the time of the year that people get together and make it worth your while. You need it. Everybody needs it, especially in these times. Everybody needs it. And cherish what you have. Be so grateful for everything, And if there's that one family member you don't get along with or things aren't, don't push their buttons. Be as nice as you can to them. And if you have to avoid them, you avoid them. I get it. It is what it is. There's some unavoidable circumstances. I've been there. I understand 100%. But do your best. Be your best. And just make it a joy to be around you. And everyone's going to love you for that. So everyone have a great day. God bless you all. And thank you so much for listening to my spiel and my nonsense every single day. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow or tonight at 8 p.m. for another beautiful live stream. God bless.